Everything here is immediately followed by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Yep, we're finally where we belong.
Don't think we don't know how to weed them out.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Put a ticket in, make her name it gay.
All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
That's all, brother. I had it.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
It's very good. Well, if you can't get out of it, get into it.
Welcome to Inside the Badger Den with the Angry Badger and Mr.Techrat.
Don't use that tone to me.
What tone?
That sarcastic, contemptuous tone that means you know everything because you're a man and I know nothing because I'm a woman.
You're not a woman.
Oh, you bastard.
Just felt like doing a little. No, I'm going to stay off camera. No, I see why EFAP does it. No, I'm kidding. I'll go on. Look at. Yeah. No, you come back, you coward. Shout out, everyone. Just set the tone for the evening. I'm feeling fine. Feeling very zesty tonight for June, aren't you? What about you boys? Come on, let's feel very prideful. No, I'm just kidding. Mr. Techrat, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm doing all right, man. I know we spoke earlier. You've been on a good one today, and I'm happy. I'm always more than happy when people I love and have in my life. Hell, even Erwin had a good day. So I'm
also,
I'm
hey,
happy,
what's
man.
up, Rat? I realized while the intro was playing, I didn't even actually say hello to you.
That's fine. We're past all that crap, man.
We're such good friends. We don't even have to acknowledge each other.
Oh, we clocked in real dirty today, didn't we?
Yeah, no. Basic acknowledgement while drinking coffee, waiting for it to clock in. Talking about a bevy of things. We'll talk about Inside Out later, but yeah, shout out ABF. Yeah, bro. Definitely gotta talk to you when we get to the ABF. You will soon be replacing that false idol, the one that failed us. He never made it as a leading man for a reason. No respect. Anyway, this ABF, I think he can make it. I got more faith in this one. But first, I guess I have to introduce him, even though we went off camera. You know who he is. I guess you don't get enough time of us together. So the chat requested that Mr. Erwin NERDWARS join us. So you capitulated because we're cheap whores that do whatever you guys want because you're the best chat ever. And I don't know. That's just how that works.
Like and subscribe.
How's your internet doing?
Mostly, I don't know. You tell me. I can't ever tell, because it looks fine on my screen. I never know when I'm freezing. That would be nice to know. But yeah, I'm here because I make Badger stream 4 days a week with me.
I love it. We're going to stream every day, and it's going to be great. The streams will continue until morale approves. And shout out.
Or until revenue improves.
And speaking of both of those, Dragon-wise for $1.99.
Oh, hell yeah, Dragon. Thank you.
Hookers, I'm bro. Kitty, I'm beer bro. Hair bigot. That's how I pictured him saying it. No, and shout out to all you, Charlie Nuclear, John, Tony. I'm going to use everyone's abbreviated nickname to sound special.
You're really going for it.
It's 5 fucking a.m., bro. What
Morning.
are you doing?
Pulling a late night.
Get it started.
Pulling a late night. Yeah. Hey, he may have gotten the ability.
I was
to
gonna
get a new one.
I was gonna do this, and then he's like, "No, it looked fine." I'm currently uploading videos, so it should not be working.
It is the correct Nemoidian accent. They changed it though. It was very obvious when you played them side by side.
I know, it's not even close. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I don't know. Techrat's got some pretty high tea these days. Is that show still going? I think we might need to get him on that one. If you push it like that, it looks extra big.
Yeah. Did you guys happen to read this yet?
Yeah, they did a whole. If you all scroll up, and I did do a live replay of the chat. They had a whole. Oh my god! It was.
This is the long and short of it.
Wait, hold on.
Lone Badger riding on Erwin's trusty donkey.
I'm at least a horse. Thank
Ride
you, Charlie.
into town with the help from Tonto Rat, his trusty sidekick, and fight the sweet baby ain't gang. I see a peeping
danky?
Tom type ongoing story here, and I'm sort of here for it. The Lone Badger riding on Erwin. Oh my God, yes, and Erwin would sound like you would sound like Eeyore. You'd be very.
I'm suing all of you.
Yeah,
you're all.
I gotta drink at the water hole again, Badger. Be all depressed and shit. You know what makes me all depressed? Let's get into this. Let's get into the videos. 3 videos a day, and we had 3 for starting on a Saturday. Solomon Grundy. Yeah, anyway.
Born on a Monday.
Born on a Saturday to do shit. No, I know. Born on a Monday. No fun day. Were you looking forward to this?
I feel like the SJWs would feel represented by Solomon Grundy and how full-blown retarded he is, and he can only say the same things over and over and over again.
I don't know. Depending on the comics, I've seen him where he's actually rather smart and he just speaks in verse and shit. It depends. I think it depends on who, how recently he's been summoned.
It's kind of like Chewbacca or like droid language where they just beep and boop and people just understand what they're saying.
Every time Erwin's camera freezes, a YouTuber gets a sub. Taken or plus? I can't. I know. I got to fix that. All right. So yeah, this came out. We've all been talking about it. That maybe, even though Rings of Power is shite, that maybe Warner Brothers will be the balance to that and do some good stuff. I think that's certainly what they're trying to do with those Hunt for Gollum movies. But then the anime, and basically it turned out that the women who were put in charge of this, not that there's anything wrong with that, saw the one unnamed daughter of Helm Hammerhand and was like, oh yeah, let's make her the focus. And then she even said had to be bossy, but some of the OG women, so maybe they'll do it right. This is the thing. It could be done right.
She doesn't even have a name.
Yeah, see, that's the point. Though. The dude's got like 5 sons. Again, I'm not trying to be an expert. I've only seen the movies, the extended edition.
At the LCS, they had a huge like $150 cave troll. I almost took a picture of it and sent it to you. It was worth the money.
Rat, I gave your offspring, your older one, the collected editions of Lord of the Rings. Has that one cracked open those book sets yet?
She got into the first one, but hasn't finished it.
Yeah. It is an odyssey.
No. She's been busy.
I got to it's a lot of things. Yeah, no.
And whatnots.
The books are proud of her. The books are a bit dense.
Yeah. Well,
he was a bit of a wordsmith.
As you should. I know he came up with a language. The point is, it's a high chance that they're going to muck that up, and it will not be good.
Oh, I was excited.
Me too. So let's just expect nothing, and then if it comes out and it does, and it was lovingly crafted, and they give us a win, which I think is what they're going to go for, a see you next Tuesday.
If you expect the worst, you'll never be disappointed.
You know what?
How I live my life.
No, we grew up that way, and I think we might have been wrong, dude. I think that was the wrong way to look at stuff. I'm sorry.
Well,
you're wrong.
Here's the thing, and you're talking to someone who actually fucking visualized his way onto a life dream. So I'm not saying the visualizing and hope for the best thing doesn't have a point. Shout out. Let's go. I'm going to visualize you as having a good camera. So I'm not saying that that's not a point, but also with some things, I feel like maybe just not having expectations. You can hope all you want, but just don't have a set expectation.
Private YouTube's called optimistic pessimism. That's how I think of it.
But something I don't have any good expectations for is this, and I do love that basically the showrunner, for lack of a better term, the game director or whatever, got emotional damage from Elon Musk criticizing, and Elon basically says what he says anytime this happens with DEI, of that like DEI kills art, or what a shame, or DEI or shackles, and all of it is true, no matter what context he says it in. In this case, Assassin's Creed Shadow.
Hey, Rat, I hate to pull rank on you, but I'm moving myself up just so the comments don't block the person who actually occasionally has a camera. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fair point.
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes you got a bottom.
Hey, I'll let you hang out there a little bit too. You know, I give.
So gracious of you.
And also receive.
No. And by the way, contrary to popular belief, rats did not spread the plague.
Nope.
It was the fleas.
Yep.
It was those goddamn
fleas. More blood-sucking bugs we don't need on this planet.
Yeah, the flea industrial complex.
They really are demons. I know it is so funny. Elon and we were watching that before the stream just because I'm going to do a video on it. Yeah, the Project Veritas. Holy shit. Hey, Badger, could you visualize it? Yeah, hold on. Let us all think of Meta PC discount codes being given to all of us.
199 199.
Because when you think you've gotten one,
Rat, where's your cam?
They teleport. Oh, he's got one. You trying to grift? Trying to grift for him to get one?
Yeah.
Camera ready is
Money,
overrated. Speaking of, this was that third video
totally
for
agree.
Saturday. Thor, Love and Thunder star Russell Crowe. I use that as a joke because he was barely in it. It was a joke. But this is when he was he didn't dunk on Madam Web, but he was basically talking about Dakota Johnson and all of her complaints and being like, well, what were you expecting from?
I think he was misunderstood of what she thought.
Well, and he also even sort of quantified that by like, yeah, there are shit shows and all, but yeah, I don't think even he totally understood. That's what hold on real quick. I said that's what the real Alec Baldwin's going to be in prison, which he deserves. I'm sorry, be made an example of. Where's your money gun, honey? No, I'm sorry, I don't rate picking up the hundreds. No, he'll shoot that 100 load for anyone.
Sorry, it's purely a power move.
Look, you'll do a lot of desperate things in prison when you're trying to avoid someone using your prison pocket at threat of being shivved by a like shaved down Colgate toothbrush. It's not pleasant on either end of the stick, no pun intended. So shout out, probably should have had more respect to gun culture, huh, Alec? The real or the fake one now, not the real ones in the chat.
Because he didn't have the ABF.
That is sort of the joke, right, ABF, is that like that's the last I don't know. Christian Bale also said something to this, and it was like, nah, those movies can be good. In other words, let's not go full blown of saying that like, what do you expect? Because even though Anthony Hopkins doesn't think that it was much of something, like that first Thor movie, and everyone points to, you know, him and with Loki and when he growls at him and shit, like, man,
Anthony Hopkins was in Thor?
Stop.
Yeah, isn't that the thing, right? Like you can't tell.
I don't
sometimes.
know.
I can't tell if you guys are joking.
Yes. Are you fucking okay?
Wait, is Anthony Hopkins?
He's Odin.
Holy shit! Are you kidding? Odin's hot in all of the Thors.
We're gonna end the stream and talk about this right now.
With a fucking
Are you fucking serious? That's Anthony Hopkins. Shut the fuck up! I don't believe you guys.
We are so
it's a
inclusive
Juneteenth
around here.
I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah. Anthony Hopkins plays Odin.
That retarded guy's the first one to give me an opportunity. So what did you guys fucking expect?
Just when you think the adoringness of someone can't get any more adorable,
Alex
knows Odin.
Alex Jones is my original ABF. Thank you very much.
Yes. All right. So
that Anthony Hopkins.
Yes. Tony himself.
I don't believe you.
Odin
like Hannibal Lecter, right? That's Anthony Hopkins,
yes,
right?
I
don't believe you.
Nah, Mama, he's not fucking kidding.
He's not that good at comedy.
How dare you? That's because he put you on the bottom level. How dare you?
We're talking about like Marvel Thor, right? Not some other Thor.
And by the way, Virtuosity with Russell Crowe, one of the best fucking movies where he plays like an amalgamation. He plays an amalgam of every serial killer ever, like in a computer.
Wait, could you say that word for us again?
Amalgamation.
Amalgam. Amalgam is what I would like to hear again. Thank you very much.
Suavu, yeah.
I mean, sorry, we can't let it go. Plus, I saw an issue of the with the amalgams, and I saw the Marvel vs. DC. They need to get on doing those, releasing those again. Sorry.
Hold on there. Let's not get crazy.
Transitive properties, yes. ABF, I deem you the new Alex Jones. Thank you. Well, I mean, no joke. The reason I'm NERDWARS is because of that. And his whole thing is, I already did my job, and now I'm about, inspiring people to go out there, and like that's what NERDWARS is. So technically, you are like funding the nerd Alex Jones. So thank you.
It's all a cycle. Coming soon, Techrat and Badger survival buckets.
38 seconds coming.
You can use it to make a table and store it. I forget, that's the one guy from the Breakfast Club or whatever the fuck it is, the TBN. All right. Something tells me that this lawsuit will 100% be going forward if it wasn't before. Based on that Project Veritas and the leak that we just saw with Disney, holy shit, this is probably going to go forward. Now, a lot of people tried to say it was 100% going forward at this point, and still, we just heard that the judge basically said, I'm inclined to agree with you. And then there's no new word as far as I know.
More it's not been dismissed than it's
Not
moving
been
forward.
dismissed. But based on a lot of the something tells me this is going through, and a lot of other ones are going to be started. Going back to that Resident Evil and following along with what they do, and you see this pattern through a lot of things in Gamergate, and really any time we don't go along with their narrative, sort of seeing the same thing with Star Wars. It's the same tactic in the Acolyte and all of that. If you disagree with something, even if you do it in a, because we've reached the point where even our like maybe little hot takey opinions have become so commonplace that if you just give a normal opinion that's not even offensive, you still get banned for it and called a racist.
But that only goes in one direction, right?
Oh, isn't that funny how it only goes in one direction? The gatekeeping, which we should have done
I'm going to begin with. Star Wars theories
Shout out,
to
Jeff.
all of you.
Cheers. What was that? I was busy blowing the chat. What was that? Sorry.
I'm going to have Star Wars theories to all of you.
Oh yeah, shout out. We'll talk about that when we get through this.
The appropriate way to deal with these slanderers.
You cannot let these troglodytes slander you.
Who's this
Shout
pizza boy he keeps talking about?
I don't know, but I don't like the way he says it. Finally caught up on One Piece. Oh my God, all 1,108 episodes. Badger is cool and handsome. Well, clearly this is someone of quality. Trump 2024. Hail the 199. I don't know, that membership message got better and better as it went on, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and bodier and more sus as it went on and on. I agree.
Is that all of them? That's
all
the actual
all 5 out of, I assume, several hundred. Yes. Yeah, I they had all 5 and it was a good price. And I'm like, if I start this, like the completionist in me, I mean, isn't going to be satisfied for a very, very long time.
Yeah, don't talk to him about that kind of problems.
Well, that
I got a lot of pictures recently.
I'm trying to get you. You both get, unfortunately, a lot of the same spam pictures. I just want to share me with McFarlane's with people, and I want you to co-sign my addiction. Speaking of which, I want to addict you too. What's going on with Demon Slayer?
He sent me like 4 or 5 pictures of toys in a row. Like he obviously like per day he normally sends me 5 to 10, but he gave me like the whole room tour within like 20 seconds.
I'm sorry.
It's good though, doesn't it?
Did you start watching
Demon
Slayer?
It looks good as fuck.
No,
Oh,
I'm talking to you because that's your addiction. I'm wondering when you're going to get.
Well, it's not an addiction.
It will be if you do it right.
No, I haven't started collecting any of that at all. I'm doing.
Have you put the pinky up there?
What am I getting? Oh, the
Pinky up
omnibuses.
for extra flavor.
Omnibuses for Initial D. That's what I'm doing.
Ooh, yeah. I was just watching a video right before this where someone was like, "I finally watched Initial D, and now I'm addicted."
I'm on the last one.
I appreciate, because I warn you, I am susceptible to flattery. You say Pizza Boy. I detect a hint of like. I detect a hint of like you think it's a lower position. I have you know, Pizza Boys are the unsung heroes of America.
It's retarded good money. You guys ever end up on bad times? You got a decent driving record? Deliver pizzas somewhere where there's like
on point
people.
I got one.
Yeah.
Neither
like 20,
of you have.
$20
well,
plus an hour.
Maybe Badger. Have you seen the movie Loverboy?
What are you on
so
about?
familiar to me.
That's a deep one.
I assume on Pornhub.
Well, it involves a pizza delivery boy and
yeah, so Pornhub, yes.
Promiscuous women.
No, that's weird.
I still don't fucking believe you guys. Stop lying to me. God.
Bro, keep in mind, that's also like, goddamn, you forget, like that's a decade plus ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so old. I feel so old. I feel so old. You want to know what else makes me feel old? Sorry.
Well, my documentary would not exist if I wasn't Pizza Boy. That's the only way I was able to get all those fucking clips.
I'm just saying, hail all the Pizza Boys in the chat.
Oh,
you ready?
Easiest, best paying job I'd had.
By the way, I'm more convinced than ever that this 100% is happening, and we've also been hearing, and by that I mean I watched Friday Night Tights and I heard them say it on there. See how that works. For sources say that Mrs. Sarmino bitch, herself has spoken to George Lucas. Now that probably means I said hello, how are you doing? And I told him I'm going to fuck up his show. But all I have to do now is say in interviews that I've spoken to George, and it gives the illusion that I've been co-signed, but I haven't.
I've emailed with George.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's how that works. Yeah, I've emailed.
The more and more I think about A New Beginning, I'm like, that's actually too good of a name. I doubt it's the actual name.
She got a community company wide email, and she was like, "Yeah, we've spoken. We've spoken."
I know, brother. I'm just fucking with you. You go ahead and you slander those goddamn pizza slingers all you want.
Who hurt you?
Well, clearly Domino's or some shit like that. They were late. Someone put a finger in his pie and not like with permission.
Giggity?
I worked with so many different people over the like 5 years I worked there because their turnover rate was insane because it was the trashiest trash. I fucking hate pizza people too. So, welcome to the club. Get behind. I'm an OG. I've been hating pizza guys for a long time.
Dragon's about to go on a rant about big pizza.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Drag. I was at Domino's for 5 years.
Now, see, that is probably
you guys
super lucrative. Now,
you guys literally saved me.
I'll tell you right now.
Mom and pops are better.
I'll tell you right now, if I was just like investing in shit and I knew it was solid, you get like a little mom and pop pizza shop that you just sell beer and like 3 different types of pizza, and that's all you fucking sling is like pizza fresh out of an oven and beer. That's a pretty successful marketing strategy.
Hey, shout out to Mama Coza's if you're ever in Orange County, California.
This son of a bitch. Yeah, but basically that is how it works. And then you get real fancy and you brew the beer on site and the thing takes care of it. Then you use the same yeast that you brewed the thing to make the dough with the thing. And it's the circle of life. Yeah, they're going to fuck it up and they're going to use it as a chance to really hone that the force is female, which I think we're going to find out. That's going to be the rub of the Acolyte, by the way. Calling it now.
And that's how the Wookiee died.
Calling it now.
And
let
Hillary
the Wookiee win.
Hillary Clinton's the secret Sith master.
Yeah.
Right now.
First rule is you don't get high on your own supply, and that even with I mean, obviously you get a little extra for the chef, but yeah, no. Fuck big pizza. My last 5 years of pizza was a mom and pop shop. Yeah, see, you can get burnt out on anything. Speaking of burnt out, how you doing on the Acolyte? No, this is basically this Forbes Paul Tassi.
How many days do we have? Oh, well, we got House of the Dragon coming up before it, at least. Thank God. Oh, sorry.
Sunday. Yeah.
I had a bit of a panic attack remembering I had to watch episode 5 that we don't know anything about.
That's going to be the best one. We're going to at least get to see some fucking fights. You did it all for the Wookiee.
Those motherfuckers, those red shirts are dying.
So you could take that spice cookie and chef it up your. But by the way, first concert we saw.
That was
the
fun.
Limp Bizkit and Corn and Stained and
Family
Primus.
Values.
The Arrowhead Pond. I was young and full of life once.
Limp Bizkit fact, that movie I talked about earlier on the stream.
He said something. I thought he called me a Limp Bizkit gamer.
Yeah,
yeah. You would have been accurate.
Fridge. So the Magic Society guy, he's in that weird like trans allegory movie I briefly mentioned. Fred Durst is in that movie as well.
Is he really?
Yeah, what? Trans allegory movie, Limp Bizkit. Who would have guessed?
Paul Tassi had a meltdown, and he basically said, no, the normal. She had a meltdown, and then later on, he has another meltdown about the meltdown because his meltdown didn't work the way they used to work. And it's the same thing we've seen with Gamergate. It's the same exact thing. Call us all the things.
I have a point I really want to make. You
Please.
guys need to pay attention to this. I still don't fucking believe you guys. I'm sorry.
How do you not know things?
So I'm young. I'm young and dumb and beautiful.
I was gonna say we're very smart, dumb people.
Young, dumb, and full of fun.
But my actual thought is, I think Ryan brought it up, the conspiracy that maybe it is Queer Mirror Ezra who is the actual acolyte for Smilo, and then he's killing Jedi without using a weapon is him using May. And that, or the potential that it's like a 3-part kind of relationship. I mean, there's 3 characters.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
here's the thing.
Yeah,
I don't think that they're smart enough to pull off the triple deceive, but I do think they're smart enough to make everyone think it's fucking discount Ezra Miller when in fact we all know it's Coral, so they can say I am your mother and same height differential and same power type. Just saying. And it all leads to the point of this show is to confirm that the reason and the way they were able to make the twins using their techniques is because the thread or the force in this canon is female and they're female, and that's why it worked when it didn't work with every other fucking person that tried it. Do I want that to happen? No. But do I think we maybe live in that timeline? Yep. By the way, was this communist China misinformation? Because I sure had a lot of people saying it in the comments for this video that this whole thing never happened. Sweet Baby Inc. never contacted them, and this is just China using this as a tactic to sell. Either way, it worked. Did you hear any of that?
I
No?
just
Tiny Hats
edited
Globalist?
2 videos about this, and
Yeah.
I didn't pay much attention to it, and I made the thumbnails, and I feel like I got close enough to what the story's actually about.
Some solid journalism.
And if you hire him to be your editor, you too can expect.
I recommend you not hiring me as your editor.
I recommend you do. It's actually quite
I
amusing.
support this
And
message.
if you want to see it, just go look at what it's done for Hypnotic. I mean, shout out, you have to be talented first, but can also improve. And also look at his Friday Night Tights. It's actually actually funny. His Friday Night Tights
Did we
reaction.
call Hypno untalented? The gentleman I had to super chat $2 to get the damn videos uploaded. So
No, I
could do
call
my
him
job.
talented. If you want to call him untalented, no. I actually want to be on Saturday Night Hypnosis
I
again
can't
at one
believe
point.
you'd say that about me, Badger.
Uh-huh.
You're my boss. I love Hypnotic.
Yeah.
Is that what his name is?
You better be kissing the ring. Either way, shout out Wukong. All they did was Barbra Streisand affect themselves into which is either way. And by the way, I've called this too, that I don't even think Coral's an actual Sith. I don't think we've seen the Sith. I think it's all a misdirect. The only Sith that should exist in that show are Plagueis and Tenebrous. Palpatine, I don't even think would be don't even think Palpatine would be born yet. So, or he'd be very young. So yeah,
I mean,
it should
they got force
others.
powers, and they're all like power of many, and they're going to power of many. So, oh wait, sorry, I got to
hold me
take this
back.
off the drink first.
I saw it. I got a little twitchy there all of a sudden.
Well, Charlie had a really good idea. I'm back on camera. All right.
Shout out. No,
Sorry
I like
for-
that.
Also,
Spice cream.
I was away, but I heard the Barbara Streisand effect. The Barbara Streisand effect.
The Barbara
Hold on.
Streisand effect.
All
Yeah.
right.
Baba Waters. Do it, coward. Don't make a face.
Oh well, that's why you just have a chaser like a pussy, and then you don't.
Oh,
have
I
to
see
make a
people
face.
that make the face before they get to the chaser. That's what I. Speaking of making a face, so yeah, I guess second season fine, but third season, based on these, even he admits it's probably is a chance, and I'm definitely not thinking that's happening with the rating. Have you been watching this? Still?
I was just thinking there's a final one, and I'm like, wait, it's actually probably out. Like I think
it
right
just
now.
happened because I saw Disparu talking about it. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, sure. His species is actually, I think it's like Khaleesi. It sounds like Khaleesi or something like that. It's a super messed up origin story, by the way.
Dragon's thinking outside the Force.
I added the dragons make everything better and the dragon on the thumbnail just for you.
Do you think that they are trying to get away from the
did
phrase "the Force" because it sounds too aggressive?
Yeah, you know why they've always. I mean,
that's what they say. That some people use the fault. They use the Force. Or what, I forget how she phrases it, but we like go along with the thread. So they are saying that like the Force is toxic masculinity, essentially.
The problem with it is
I can look it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll find it.
Because I'm just gonna say they really don't leave you much room to not interpret it. And even she, in her Cope article that we're gonna talk about, she specifically says basically like, "Oh, I knew how people would look at it." It's like, so why did you do it that way? Speaking of why did you do it that way, although we're going to get to the answer to this too in a little bit, we have been right about everything. Project Veritas just proved we were right about everything about Disney, and everything about Gamergate when we were talking about them ugging up their women, that got proven right too, for the most part. Thank you, Del Walker. They took away Firecracker's ass, and yeah, I used hard R on Firecracker. Have you seen this, by the way? I haven't watched Boys. I think, have you seen this, Rat? Anyone? No,
I didn't get into it yet.
See,
not that season.
I mean, I'd get into this, but not the picture on the right.
What up, Tinks?
This guy, how's your Gundam symboling going?
It looked good.
Good. Yeah. So the whole point about this is when they first released her, she had booty, and it was glorious, and it was all fine. And then
9 out of 10 easy.
That's 2023, and then when it comes back in 2024, and everyone's like, "Let's get that booty, boys." That is what we got. That is what we got. The flatness.
We got booty boys.
Come on, get down with the flatness.
Crime against humanity.
Yeah. So what do you expect? Just another in a long line of patterns, moving right along.
So yeah,
and in a long
shout
line
out
of
Deadpool,
patterns. I love the man. I love him long time. We talked about this on the stream at one point. Nothing wrong about it.
When I saw that, I immediately thought sexual things about that elephant.
The elephant.
I blame all your Laku talk.
Shout out Tobias Fox. We've yet to get him on here, but every time you have to talk about anthropomorphized animal kink, yeah.
I love how much he talks about the videos he makes, and he's like constantly asking people about like software to use and whatnot. I've DM'd with him before telling him what to use, and that just makes me so happy. Y'all warm my heart. I love seeing your guys' YouTube channels.
By the way, I forgot to tell you, Badger. Mr. Ryan Roger at they sort of said hi today. It was a little more aggressive and it was different worded, but
it always. What did he say? And can you act it out without triggering the algorithm?
You touch on the doll where he offended.
No,
it was something. It was something in regards to why the hell are you here? Shouldn't you be doing something for that man? But good guy.
Well, I'd like to quote one of my favorite quotes about the Acolyte from Alan Ing. The Acolyte is so bad. I hate white people now.
Oh my God, when he said that.
It's so good. Yeah, I'm sorry, Badge. He won the stream. I'm sorry.
No, that
you had some good laughs. Verbal.
No. When an older Vietnamese man says, "I hate white people" because Acolyte was so bad, you fucking win. You win all the. Why do we highlight? Because I love him so much. Sorry, it's a slip of the finger. Giggity.
I don't accept Leslie as one of us anymore.
This was we got proven right. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League character artist confirms, and this guy Del Walker, he's also, like I said, it's not just that he did Batman Arkham Knight, Jedi Survivor, Last of Us 2 remaster. So hit and miss here. That's the one where he basically was like, I tried to get him to look like this.
Lordy.
Right. Nothing wrong with that. Now I'm sure they would say, shout out Hypnotic. I couldn't tell if that was an actual raid from earlier. Well, it was like 45 minutes till we started.
Hypno, you owe me $2.
If it was, shout out, brother. The talented Hypnotic. We were singing your praises earlier. So this is what they start off with. Things. And it ends up with this one on the right. And yes, I think Rat you love. What was it? His mommy, auntie, whatever it is. The way grocery store aunties. But the glasses.
Yeah, it came out looking like, what's her name? April O'Neil.
Well, because you know what they'll say. The one on the left, they'll say is coded to look white. Not natural enough. Because the hair is straightened and her nose is a little bit sharper.
The one on the right.
That's the STEM. Natural.
That's who they want to join STEM.
Big glasses. It's another checkbox on the
eye. Oh my God. She's a mechanic. She's got the spacesuit on. She's a fucking dirty mechanic.
Which I reject. They've never called it that. What are you gonna do?
Wait, wait, Hypnotic. There's a bunch of new people here. Did you guys know that this is Anthony Hopkins? I don't think it. They're lying to me, right? They're lying to me.
Go back and I have to find that before the end of the scene of him and Loki. Yeah. Treated it like Shakespeare. The Acolyte writer Claire Kitchell. This just went on a string of trying to explain away things that This is the one that Ryan Kinnell on FNT said it was sarcasm. I guess I'm dumb. I did not think this was sarcasm. Where he says, we never got a chance to see the Wookiee Jedi fight. Shame on you. And Kitchell says, unfortunately, not everything gets to be included for budget and story. Now, obviously, that's retarded because of how much money they spent for this entire series. 180 million. We had an early draft that showed his fight and death scene, but it ultimately broke point of view. Oh, no, it's the one about Kiadi Mundi. Sorry. It's one about Kiadi Mundi where they said they tried for Yoda, but that he wasn't tech available. I assumed when he said we offered the part to Yoda, but he wasn't tech available, so a young Kiadi Mundi stepped in for the part. Where was the sarcasm? When she says it wasn't tech available, I thought that meant like technology-wise, they weren't able to do the CGI for whatever reason, or technically he wasn't available for whatever reason in the timeline. But God knows they don't pay attention to that shit.
As much as I hate basically every aspect of the show, a lot of the CG is pretty good. So it's like they have the actual technical abilities, and they should have had the budget.
I didn't think it was sarcasm. I think she literally meant technically wasn't tech available. So she wasn't abbreviating. That means technology.
Then there's also the tweet about how we didn't get the Kalnaka Sorry, let me be Cal Naka.
Oh, the Wookiee stuff's not sarcasm for sure.
We didn't get the fight because they didn't have the monies.
And he got Scott says the CGI sucks.
I mean, all the
have
ones
we been
I saw,
conditioned?
fine with.
Have we been conditioned?
There hasn't been a lot though.
All of the answers were sort of retarded. We're kind of retarded, so it's all right. You think I'd like it, but it's a lot of coping.
It's a little too full retard, and as we all know,
you never go. Speaking of full retard, this guy Ryan SB continuing on Grums.
I talked about when I was doing my Gamergate 2 research how eventually I realized we were punching down. Looking at this guy's photo right here really makes me feel like we're punching down.
It does sort of seem like the guy that would be the reverse. Like, yeah, it is funny when you see who the bullies are and you go, these are the guys talking shit to us. All right.
Yeah, this is who's trying to cancel Star Wars Theory.
You could at least have some McFarlane's behind you, bro. Shout out to Hayden. Yo! By the way, thank you for the pre-FNT plug today on morning, daily in the morning. Yeah, Hayden 75. Well, after pre-FNT, FNT, and Cobra Cast, I have now hit 141 subs on my YouTube after 4 days of 2 videos. Thank you so much.
Dude, that's
Start
wild.
Slow, the addiction, and it builds and it creeps. Here, be honest, Hayden. How often do you check your YouTube analytic? How often do you look at the app on your phone to see if it's gone up or down? You're among friends. We won't judge you. What's your over under on how often he checks it? I'm saying he checks it at least 10 times an hour, and I'm being conservative, probably like 20 times an hour. Let's see. Just don't ask me how many times I used to check it.
That's why I'm here to anchor you down to keep you from becoming too Hollywood.
Well,
I hear we have that answer.
Oh, sorry. You check it about 5 times. That's pretty good. I figured like it starts off, you barely check it, and then you start, and then you really start. Once it starts going, then you check it more and more, and then once it really starts, like Hip probably basically doesn't check it that much unless he's close to a goal.
I'm guessing. The waifu battle went pretty crazy. I was telling you that Joker's Disciple dropped a 300. ABF dropped a fucking 50 gifty bomb in there too. Y'all been crazy. I love it.
Is Hayden? Oh, here, let me.
Those waifu battles are gonna literally save the world.
Add as moderator.
Oh yeah.
My bad. No, because Hayden bequeathed. Actually,
Mod it.
Where was the other one?
Mod him.
Let me get them all.
ABF too. He's earned it.
All right, hold on.
He's one of the good ones, except when he kills women.
Tease Rain of Fire.
Oh,
hang on. Actually,
Rain of Fire turns out awesome.
I got something. Who the hell was asking? Dragon wise.
Tomok. I'm gonna guess Tomok, who has bought me like 7 dragon games in the last 2 days.
Sorry, Dragon Wise kept asking something, and I have come to a solution. You cannot send a gift membership apparently from the iPad YouTube app, but if you if you go through the browser, the Safari browser or whatever your flavor is of choice, you can then tap on the thing and send as many gifties as you want.
Shout out.
Breezy, I just want to point out I don't believe I'm modded on this channel, so not gay confirmed. Thank you very much.
But what is gay confirmed?
Oh my god, the transition
is Jackie. By the way, shameless. Well, I won't. I sent this to someone and they said, "Of course she is. They're all gay." And they said, "Now go away now." Yeah. They're all gay. Should it be shocking to you? And this will come into play later on when Leslie is apparently very surprised that he said that, not knowing that I made Hypnotic gay and ABF gay. Well, I'm sorry. It's their month now, bigot. Boys, ABF and Hypnotic, why don't you go give him a shower hello? Why don't you show him what June is all about? Yeah, Jackie has prison showers with OSHA. She pulls the halo and
the flexible dude. It still gets me. I'm gonna talk about it every stream I'm on. The flexible comment weirded me the fuck out, and turns out I was right because, as we all know, I'm always right.
By the way,
The Acolyte is the new orange, is the new black.
I honestly have no problem with Jackie being gay or this whole dynamic of a Jedi catching feelings and the difference between attachments. It's fine. Whatever. It's just funny as fuck that the lady who out of one side of her mouth is saying, "Don't move, bitch. Harvey will be in a second." Oh, no, sorry. I'm saying out of one side of her mouth is saying, "I don't understand why everyone thinks gay people can only write things about, like, can only do gay coded things," and then comes out and she codes everything as gay and makes everyone gay. It's a really confusing thing. So Jackie's gay now. Hope you let's go right along through. Yes,
please.
No, we're not gonna play it. Everyone reacted to it.
God, no, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's talk about Anthony Hopkins.
I didn't get claimed, by the way. So I think as long as you played it more than
we actually are skipping it.
Yeah, no.
Back to Anthony Hopkins. We've talked about it too much, right?
No, we really have. You wanted to. I'm still not sure that you don't know that. You serious? You really didn't know that was Anthony the whole time? Who'd you think it was?
That's Anthony Hopkins. I don't believe you guys.
But what actor did you think it was all this time?
That implies that I thought what actor is that?
They all look alike, don't they?
Maybe I got switched timelines and I'm having a Mandela effect, you chronophobe.
Speaking of phobes, ists, and all the isms.
I'm nailing these transitions.
Are you, or am I just such a good hitter that I'm catching your fly balls? The world will never know. The world will never know. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Between 3,000 and 13,000, depending on who you ask. Former Kotaku and IGN editor called for video game developers and publishers to condemn us, or basically anyone that doesn't want all their characters to be ugged up, lame, and gay, which it turns out it's a vast majority, as we've seen. Shout out to Idaho Mike.
I'm attacking the audience.
Look at
They're
this.
attacking me.
Grifting works, buddy.
Yes, I love it. I told Hayden I was telling him, I think when he was on the GCA stream, something, I'm like, you're gonna hit 100 so easy. So many people are gonna follow you, and he's all like, "Oh no, I'm Mr. Modest. Who would care?" I'm like, bro, take advantage of it, and he is, and I'm so proud of him. They
see him in the Acolyte?
Yes, it's so sad he's gonna die.
Oh.
Wait. No, he wasn't one of the red shirts. I didn't notice him, right?
No,
the gingers
he's
usually stick out.
He's a cis male with red hair. Bye. Bye.
You know
not going to last long. Certainly not going to get any promotions under Disney.
I think our side and the woke side, one thing we can all agree on, gingers are a little, right?
Well, they're not getting their fair
Except
treatment.
Hayden. Hayden's one of the good ones. I mean, Hayden's one of the good ones.
Jean Grey counts as a ginger, and she's gotten the UGG treatment. Now, fair warning, because I do not want to present this as new. At least the leaked Wolverine, Jean Grey, playable, and she's ugly shit. That happened a couple months ago. What's relevant to this, and why the article came back out and Grums talked about it, was remember that Del Walker story we just saw about how they give in, they deliver a pretty girl to start, and it comes out as a grocery shopping auntie or whatever. Same thing happened here.
Oh, perfect. Go to, if you can pull it up, that second image. Wolverine's fucking head is coming out of his mask. This is like so early fucking alpha.
Because it was leaked, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I've not heard that said enough around this subject.
The point was that in this original leak, that's what she looked like. Not exactly not the best, but not
like
horrible.
That Seinfeld episode with the bad lighting.
Now, and then, with that said, she's gonna probably turn out ugly.
She looks like a 40-year-old like wine mommy that would love She-Hulk.
Well, the neck, like the skins are different colors. You see where like on her chest.
Yeah,
like the two parts go. Yeah,
this is obviously before final passes.
With that said, she's gonna look like Mary Jane for sure.
So yeah, you're right. That could just be a placeholder, and she'd look way better. But and that one looks like Mary Jane. I think I might have even confused them several times. I don't know. Again, just more evidence of what has been said, that they do it all on purpose and for nefarious reasons. Nefarious. I just like saying nefarious.
Well, I mean, it's not even always necessarily that, because they all just like ugly shit at this point. Sometimes it's just that's what they're into and they think is good now, because we've turned ugliness into beauty, and beauty is scorned.
Yeah, we got to keep each other humble, Breezy. You're right. Breezy's kind of gay name too. Just got to say it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think Breezy is very stunning and brave, Badger. How dare you attack her?
Her,
We
don't
digress.
misgender.
I mean, they, who, her, him,
Yeah, they. They,
Basil?
he, it.
Oh my God! I was wondering if we were going to talk about this. ABF,
you
send
still
him an
here?
invite. You want me to send ABF an invite? We need to get him in here for this one.
If you want. This was the one that, like, as you were reading it and going through it, oh my God.
Angrier and angrier.
Angrier and angrier. The using it like a laser pointer, the horsing around,
God.
the forcing the armor to reload faster, not looking good for him. That was a fun go through, but yeah, he basically broke
like,
every single rule.
Yeah,
and
there's
then
like
a couple extra.
6 or 7 bro moments in that story. And like with him being the producer and his knowing he rages out and he's probably rushing everyone, it's just like, man.
Well, and specifically it wasn't union.
Allegedly.
He was using locals. Yeah, no, the mix of live rounds and dummy rounds. It was is not good. Is not good. So I don't see how he doesn't do I don't think, and we've already seen here, and I just spoiler, but this we just saw this today. Haven't had a chance to go through it, but Alec Baldwin denied dismissal of involuntary manslaughter charge by judge as trial looms. So,
I mean,
that was just today.
Point, if that one girl went to 18 months in jail, I mean, he's better get something. Yeah, ABF out here giving the gun safety tips. Oh my God, I love it.
His first mistake as producer was having Hannah Gutierrez Reed or whatever be the armorer for her first real show run. I mean,
with a boss like Alec Baldwin.
See, here's the thing.
Nightmare, I assume.
He's responsible for all the things, and I know Alec can list it in detail. If you follow this all the way back to Original Sin, there should have been no live bullets on set to actually, and that is her. That's the armor that did that.
What is he gonna be able to shoot randomly after the scene's over?
Right.
If there aren't any live rounds.
Right, if there aren't any live rounds, yeah. So
apparently he did that.
It's a good point, Hilaria.
Good. Oh my God. Was that your ABF?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm always just pointing guns at people and then shooting them.
I'm not the voice actor in the family.
And it sounds like it goes off, but it ends up being a blank. It's just a prank, bro.
Well, I mean, even blanks can still, if he was close enough, just the concussiveness of it.
The psychological thing, it's just like, even if you know it's a blank, hearing it and having it pointed at you, like, that's a dick move.
That bitch is fake. Dude, she's like, ¿Cómo se llama? She's born here and has like a valley girl. Hilaria. Bitch, your name is Hillary. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously not as loud as an actual. That's why Heat with the...
You gotta watch that scene on like a really good sound system.
That's why the CGI with the sound effect put in afterwards just never... common misconception, though. It wasn't the blank that killed him. Yeah. There was debris in the barrel that was discharged from the force of the blank. So it actually left and
don't worry, they were filming outside in the desert, so there wouldn't be any debris in the gun.
But yeah, a blank can still do damage if it's close enough to you. Yeah, 100%. And yeah, def and all that things if you were to, it's all bad. It's all bad. That's why you should follow like all the major safety rules and you should not have live rounds on set. All right, 10 minutes before the hour. We're on our last story. This was the one we just released today, and that was, of course, Leslie, big sad, big mad,
big coat,
British meat stick or bundle. Sorry, sad, mad. You know it would have rhymed. One day,
I went to the Chinese buffet, and there was a giant sausage, like in a big circle, like wound up in a circle, and
a bundle of sticks or a cigarette,
but like from British land.
Oh, I love them.
Shout out Bly. What's it, 6 a.m. now?
Bag. The Acolyte showrunner Leslie Headland, sad that her most important piece of art, which makes me giggle on the inside every time I hear it, is being dismantled. Says it's reductive to describe witches as lesbians. Then why did you? Yeah, it's fun, right? It's just It's reductive. But that's what you wrote them as. You wrote them as an isolationist, matriarchal, female-only group that is lesbian.
Isn't it the most gay Star Wars though?
Is it? Everyone's telling me, but also, is it
the gayest Star Wars? I think by a considerable margin. And are you excited about that? Are you bracing yourself?
Star Wars? Not the
It's pretty gay. Let's be honest.
It's pretty
Apparently, those were just her. That was her natural reactions to being asked. I'm gonna ask you something.
In that clip, it's a drooling for me.
And
Hypnotic says X. I can confirm that, and the fact that you do too also confirms my suspicion that you're both black coded or black adjacent.
That's that urban Puerto Rican.
When I tell you that I lived in
I know.
the ghetto,
That's what I mean. Yes.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican is black adjacent. I said it.
All my friends were black growing up. First time I got called the N-word was by a black mother when I was like 8 or 9.
I don't know.
And I told her I was Puerto Rican, and she go, "Oh, you have an N-word too."
That's that Nutella lore.
But see, that's the thing. Around here, it could be a compliment too. Like when I picked up that dude's towel that he dropped, and he go, "You a real N-word." And I was like, "Thank you, sir. You as well." Just meant I was cool. I was a bro. I was looking out for
stop
him.
putting racist words in my head.
Yeah, I'm making. See, that's the thing. We should just be allowed to say, because every time I say N-word, you all think the word that they don't want us to say.
Do you say ambulance or library?
No, I say ambulance.
Racist.
I do like that this guy. It's like, well, no, we're paying attention.
Holy crap! I think I'm loaded. I think I'm ready.
Attention. Context. Go ahead. God damn you. Go ahead. I'm not going to do it now. Do it. Hands free.
That wasn't me. That was not me. I was not
didn't
touching
specify who I was yelling at. It was a generic.
Rat. Oh yeah, I forget Rat's got control too.
Everyone and no one has control. Oh, that was a good one. You've never done the 360 spin before.
I did it earlier. It makes me nauseous because I'm an old person.
Don't
Jesus
fall in.
But for ABF, I will throw up for ABF any day.
Shout out
You just
don't fall into your cabinet.
20 blanks.
Shout out to ABF.
Nobody was injured.
20. Gifted 20 Angry Badger. Yeah, he paid
us. ABF just paid us. I swear, Alec Baldwin is innocent. I'm tired of this witch hunt. Badger, I condemn you. I disavow.
Thank you. Oh, Joey Bag of Donuts, Philip Morris. Sorry, Philip Morgan. Dragon Wise. Ryan. Get out of here. Look at all these people.
ABF, man, killed some of the best of them. Sorry. Rest in peace, everyone.
You.
I do like it though when that happens, and it's a bunch of people who don't speak in the chat. I love those.
And that's
lurkers.
all right. By the way, lurkers are welcomed.
Yeah,
lurkers
don't be shy.
Oh,
yeah,
we found out how to figure out who is lurking too. So actually, we've been tracking it. We know who all is lurking, and you will be penalized for it. We have a secret social credit score for all of you. Don't tell them. Wait, am I muted or not?
You're mostly highly rated. Don't worry.
But also,
as usual, we underestimated the chat.
Yes, we did.
And they showed up in a big way.
ABF, bro, like saving the fucking world, man. Thank you.
Keeping our channels alive, I'll tell you that much.
Thank you.
Oh, we do. That's so grateful. That's why I support him 100%, replacing the actual, the real Alec Baldwin is going away now.
Let's fucking talk about this. Mo Zamboni is the only one who appears to have any control in StreamYard. Oh my god, ABF, all he has to do is go into this, like the settings, and you very easily can find this, where he just has to put your email in there, sends you an email, you agree, and then you can be a mod in there, and you can click on things. So when he has to go literally poop in the middle of at the beginning of the fucking stream, someone else can click on things. All right, I said it.
Truly a man of foresight.
I said it.
Leave the lurkers alone. Yeah, Jim, you're right. Leave them alone, man. What's wrong with you?
If you remember, one of the Saturday Night Hypnosis I was on, it was when Hypno was constantly getting kicked because his stupid internet would kick off. And then we'd be like stuck in it was like one thing up the whole time. Oh yeah, I kept trying to show off Rogue's butt or something like that. But
Dark Titan, please, he's like the cat whose ass is sticking out from underneath. He's like, no, I'm hiding. It's like we can see like the back half of you.
Yeah, like I said, we figured out how to see all the lurkers. So we're making a list and we're checking it twice.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
And
sounds sort of attractive when you say it like that. And I'm picturing Amelia Clark.
We'll have Star Wars theories to all of you.
Is it gay if she uses her Drax hand to give you a handy?
That muscly arm?
If you make eye contact with her while she does it, I think it cancels it out.
I don't know, but it'd probably clean the pipes pretty good.
C4 because Daddy has videos to record later, and this one's got the Jack and what was that? A body armor chaser.
Yes, thank you, Jack. How dare you? It was Jim.
Oh, it's Jim.
Or
it was all the same to me.
M. Daniels.
Yeah,
M. Beam rather is what I was going for.
All the icons.
Act Daniels confused me.
Well, as would we all. Seriously, Lena, which, by the way, the superior Sarah Connor, she was Sarah Connor before Emilia Clarke got that horrible Genesis movie. All right, let's finish this real quick before we... The other horrible thing we're talking about is Leslie's cope. What did she think was going to happen when we got this line? And even if this is like, I created them in a lab with no sexy fun time whatsoever, well, that's boring. But also, yeah, it's still... She basically said she knew how people would react to this and then got boo-boo, bee-booed when we reacted that way.
Can we please talk about how, so they're like all commie lesbian space witches, but then it's like, yeah, also we have a dictator, and even though you're the one that carried the babies, the dictator gets to decide what happens to the kids because she is stronger than you in the thread, meritocracy style, which is presumably why she is the queen dictator. Yeah, that seems pretty toxic masculine to me. Thank you very much, Anasea.
Yes.
I agree. Cancel her.
But it's matriarchal, so it's all right.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Toxic.
When we do it, it's bad. But when they do it, it's everything is in its rightful place.
I want to know who changed the oil.
Isn't that funny how that works? Anyway, and that was our week. And we're not done yet with that. But that was the week of stories. Now we're going to talk about a couple of fun things.
Yeah, Rain of Fire. Also, well, I will
Just
say,
in case you didn't know,
there is a movie that we need to watch. That I mean, you guys almost hit 300 today, and so there's a movie I need to add to the list.
Hold on, Rad.
You guys want to decide
I heard
a movie
you say the
watch.
rest of that sentence. That was hugely racist, but I approve. I didn't. What's
catch it. Say it
this
again.
wee gamer word?
Oh, no, that wouldn't go in there. But good on you.
I'm saying it.
Wait, did you not mean it's gamer? Because he thought I was going to say a gamer. He thought I said a gamer word earlier. Now he thinks you said one.
He's all spooled up. I think he just wants to. He's been spouting the N word, and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's hearing racism where there
flows
isn't even.
so easily. Flag ninja.
That's why he's so happy.
Yeah, that and all the C4.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's not Kung Fu Fight Powder. It's C4.
Wait, what did I miss here? What are you two? Are you guys having a conversation I've missed?
You have a camel?
Oh, wait, speaking of the Terminator TV series.
Right in on a donkey. I've got a camel, apparently.
I was a little girl. Everyone had the camel.
Do you remember how Tomac wanted me to watch the Blade TV series, and I was probably not going to be watching the Blade TV series, and then he sent it to me on Tubi, and now I've watched the first episode and a half.
Did you like it?
Of the 2006 Blade TV series on Spike TV, which also had Chuck Liddell, the MMA fighter, because Spike TV had MMA. It's like a 3.6 out of 10, I believe, on IMDb or something. Entertaining while editing.
Sarah Connor Chronicles is a really good show, actually. That like respected the first two movies, basically.
Yes, Tubi is a good streaming service. I agree with you, Badger.
And Three Kings. It's a good movie. George Clooney. Movie. Yeah. We three kings be stealing the gold. Yeah. Speaking of gold,
Michael Jackson.
Quick, and before we get to because we will end with Rain of Fire. Rat, you saw this.
Yeah.
Right.
We intentionally went on the Tuesday as it was $5 a ticket.
Worth $5?
Yeah. Especially like I said, if you like the first one, it adds to it. And I'm going to tell you something might touch you a little feely-wise, appropriately, of course, and with consent, especially when you realize, like, these new characters, for instance, are like boredom, anxiety, things like that. And
you know that
realize,
one very well.
Oh, so everything I've been having problems with. So, I mean, it's good lessons for kids and adults, apparently.
Well, I think I'm going to need a lesson.
Feelings. What are their pronouns? That's what I need to know.
Everything was legit on the level. It was just this or that. I will say this, though. I thought it was kind of weird because sometimes they go into the main girl, the character, they go into her friends' minds and see like their feelings and emotions. The main girl has male and female appearing characters with voices as such. Everybody else just has whatever they are. So if it's a girl character, they're all female. I thought that was kind of weird.
Interesting.
But otherwise, it was
no period stuff.
No,
or else I would have heard about it.
She was 13 years old, and I know that's every snowflake is different kind of situation, but no, this was just about her and like screwing her friends over to be with the new pop kids for the new.
You said over because screwing her friends is exactly what these fucking weirdos wanted it to be about. Those were the ones that were like, oh, she has Maya Hawke in her head as a voice, so that means she's gay and doing various other things that were creepy as fuck when you say it about a kid character in a cartoon. But pretty par for the course. Also par for the course. Called it. She's got a boyfriend in the Deadpool movie. They're not together when she called him buddy and all that shit.
Poor guy.
So
no more pegging.
And we knew this way there'll be no connection. Deadpool can just go ahead and excise all the. It's fine. You and your boyfriend have fun in that timeline. He's gonna go off and be MCU Jesus. I'm here for it. I'm fine.
I mean,
bye.
It makes
just hold us back anyway.
Plus, they've already done like him fighting for her and stuff. Just cut her away. We don't need the love story. Well, honestly, it's probably because the love story is between him and Wolverine, as far as the trailers make it seem.
And then I think the last thing, I'm just going to mention it because I'm going to do a full video on it, but shout out to Star Wars Theory. He's getting the fucking work done over on him. The same thing that gets done on any big YouTuber. He's getting blamed for probably nothing, by the way. Actually, nothing, like no actual fucking receipts, but he's still going to get blamed for what other people say. And
how long before this Middle Eastern man is called a white supreme?
Oh my God. Well, if he wants a role, he won't get it. He'll be white adjacent. Right. But if he actually, because Sadia Khan, that's who he had on that was talking about, I won't go into detail what they were talking about, but it's basically the modern man. And remember, we all thought that dude was gay. It was basically that. Like, yep, modern man, not doing too well. And so, yeah, Star Wars Theory basically said, if you slander me, I'll sue you, which is good. He can actually afford to do it.
It was definitely the correct response. Because, like, the slander and stuff, all that, that's, like, what allowed cancel culture to be what it is. And part of why it's been somewhat defeated is a lot of people are like, fuck you, we're going to sue you.
Yeah,
but a lot of people aren't in a position to do all that lawsuit stuff. It's just so expensive.
It's the Wikipedia official account, too. So it's just Wikipedia, and of course they have the fucking flag.
Yeah.
It's telling that we didn't get any threats until immediately after he told his followers to fix Wikipedia. The ones that came to vandalize the site, it just smells of like, hey, remember when Trump told all his followers to go peacefully and calmly protest? That was a dog whistle. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, hashtag Yord Horde.
He even goes out of his way. This theory goes out of his way to be like, Quartering does the same thing of like, obviously don't attack. And when he says those stupid asinine like contrivances of obviously say it nicely, like he's a fucking parent. And I realize he does that for legal reasons too, as we all do. Hey, make sure you don't harass anyone. Don't go break any laws. Like, so fucking stupid. But does it just go
in Minecraft?
You still get, or anywhere, you still get in trouble. You still get in trouble for it. They still blame you. Thankfully, we haven't been blamed for anything yet.
That's literally the story of Gamergate.
NERDWARS, I blame you. You turned me into a radical.
All it takes is a few idiots sending death threats and stuff. And they just get a straw man you and say, oh, you're all those sorts of people, a bunch of incel racists.
But also, can I please see them? Can I see the death threats to Wikipedia? And from who? Can we verify their real accounts? Are they bot accounts?
They definitely do some faking. A lot of it seems to probably be exaggerating. But
yeah, I remember when Wikipedia said
on both sides.
Remember when Wikipedia said that they were going to Subway at 3 a.m. and that that a bunch of anti-Star Wars fans. All right.
I totally agree. But sometimes they do post the receipts and stuff. And
like with Moses Ingram and like the 3 tweets.
Everyone, even if they aren't like in a culture war and stuff. Ergati, if you're an internet person, you get death threats and weirdos and stuff. It's just being on the internet.
See, the thing is, and Theory even goes on to talk about this, bro. I used to be on Wikipedia all the time.
Wait, we're kind of like fucking off, right? Hey, anyone sees a movie I should watch? Let me know. All right, sorry, continue.
Did you finish From Dusk Till Dawn? Did you watch it?
No, it's on the list. We need to add another one to the list.
I'm waiting to talk to you about movies, so whenever we're ready, let me know.
I'd like to do Dusk Till Dawn tomorrow.
Movies, go.
That and Bridge.
Oh, I just wanted to know if you got into Hackers all the way.
Oh, he finished it.
Yeah, we already done.
He was busy on that. Yeah, he went over and
I put Hack the Planet in the episode 1 review. Thank you very much. When the guy on the prison ship who can hack droids hacks the droids and takes it over because geniuses.
It was a good one.
Beverly Hills Cop. Thoughts?
Great, but don't look forward to the new one coming out on Netflix.
Well, don't worry, wasn't.
Axel F.
Uh-huh. But I mean, I'd like to be surprised.
Bro, that's what we keep telling him.
I think I'm gonna do The Patriot as a freebie for July 4th because
The Patriot. Now that's a movie. I won't even ruin the best scene.
Goodfellas or Casino. I'm also interested in seeing something like that. I've been wanting to see Running Man for a while.
Yeah, watch Roadhouse. Watch the Jake Gyllenhaal. Man, this is the best. Just Dalton's so cool in that movie as a former MMA fighter.
Ooh, Scarface.
Yeah, I can't wait for the sequel, right?
You know, the sad thing is it might actually get a sequel.
It is. They already said it's lit.
That's disturbing. Even when I joke.
And her? Oh, Die Hard. Die Hard's been one I've been wanting to watch. Wait, is it not?
Save it for
it's
Christmas.
already on the list. It's already on the list. Sorry.
Ace.
Also an option. Yes, correct.
All right. Talk about Rain of Fire.
Time Cop, anyone? Oh, I mean, I have no.
Dragons make everything better.
What's 106? Yeah, duh. What are you retarded? Obviously.
Jared Butler, Christian Bale, Matthew McConaughey.
Dude,
everyone
McConaughey tore it up.
Yeah.
He's such a
classic American.
Yeah, he was badass for sure.
Well, I sent that gif of him jumping off of the axe to you and Tomac. And yeah, I cheered out loud for that scene.
Yeah, Time Cop is great. There's Booba. There is Booba in Time Cop. I will. Mia Sarah Booba.
One of my complaints, literally, I think it's my very last comment, is that the hot chick didn't get her boobs out in Rain of Fire. So
yeah,
I gotta take a little off the score for that.
That is great. I know Time Cop's good. I'm a big Jean-Claude fan.
Oh yeah, I know.
So is my mama.
I don't know if I've been watching. If I've seen, I mean, I've probably seen something with him, but recently I don't think I've watched any Jean-Claude. I wouldn't mind some Jean-Claude.
Oh, Grumpy Old Men, by the way, 10. A 7? That's a 7. That should be a 10.
10.
Yeah, that should be a 10.
It's something to aspire, right? Like that's what I want in life.
If we make it to Grumpy Old Men stage, I'll be all right.
Okay, actually, I've been thinking about this a lot. Not to be too morbid, and again, to be real, not joking. Shout out to Sonia. She's been tearing it up, unfortunately, because of the loss of a really close friend. And I thought about it, and I was like, we're gonna be a mess when one of us passes, right? So yeah,
fine, but you'll
be healthy. Stay healthy.
I'm gonna probably go run off into the woods or crawl under a deck and die.
Guys, first, one of us or Erwin's internet.
Yeah, Erwin will just try and take my YouTube channel and
change it over.
Oh, fireworks for a second. I was like, gunshots, fireworks.
Probably Alec Baldwin.
Hold on, you might see me in a plate carrier in a second. No.
That's a
yeah. Well, sometimes they make some cheesy, fun ones.
I'm seeing some Time Cop talk. The Rock is also an option. I think that was on there somewhere.
Either one.
Sniper's gonna get his ash.
Sadly,
plastic.
I've seen Equilibrium and love it. That's one I probably just watch on my own.
Gun Fu.
Speaking of which, some Return of the Jedi tomorrow. Tomac was wondering when I was watching it. It wasn't on my list. I'm like, I know. I do also have some movies I need to watch too, not on the list. And the movies I like, Spawn, I would love to add Spawn as this one, but I really want to watch Spawn my own, so I feel like that's kind of cheating, you know?
Is it?
I got a weird take.
It's all been cheating.
I do it sometimes. I have a few times, and it feels like cheating, so I don't want to cheat because I'm a good boy. I'm a good Christian boy. Thank you very much, Badger. Trying to corrupt me.
Are you?
No.
People mention
I like to do bad things.
Yeah, they're fun.
People mention Hook a lot. I don't.
It's great.
Care for it so much. Like I don't dislike it, but I don't love it.
Time Cop was Van Damme, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm picking Time Cop. That sound good to you too?
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, Time Cop it is.
Don't be weirded out when it opens
Wait, that
in a
boobs?
Western.
Is that called boobs?
There's boobs in it, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, time cop it is.
Within the first 30 minutes.
Oh,
there's
Jesus.
boobs.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I will
the
say
martial
one
arts.
complaint. It took like 6.5 minutes to get to the first dragon in Reign of Fire, and then took like 22 more minutes to
He's
get to
working
the
up
second
to it.
dragon.
But do you love how they were telling Star Wars as a stage play?
Oh my God, there's definitely a comment about that, yes. And then
'Cause-
obviously the comment of, oh, did you make that up? Of course I did.
Yeah, I said, I hope you understand that much like also in The Postman, that's how we will be making our living in the coming apocalypse. We'll
Oh
go
my
from town
God.
to town putting on plays of movies.
Yes.
Now, you will not have seen a lot of them, but that's all right because we'll know Rat and I will write the actual scripts.
We'll be like,
You're
it was
making your way
Anthony
downtown.
Hopkins the whole time.
Oh my God, it was Anthony Hopkins all along.
All
It
of
really
this
was.
streaming is just to prepare us for that time.
Everything that you face in your life is to prepare you for the future.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm going on camera for it. 1 second. Come on, internet, stick with me. It's the post-apocalypse, but
Did you
just
hear
stick
the
with me,
horns?
internet.
Did you hear the? Yeah. And the
All right.
seventh seal was
right.
broken.
My Matthew McConaughey.
Turned
And then
out
he gets
that
eaten by a dragon. Spoiler.
All right,
yeah,
we gotta
that's
clip
right.
that.
Sir Anthony Hopkins. That's right. How dare I?
What am
A lot
I,
of people got
English?
sirs. Well, you know, you gotta respect the knighthood.
Here?
Wait. Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
even here it translates.
there are
Shut
probably
up.
some people who got here a little late. If did anyone who
In case
just
you
got
missed
here,
it?
no, hold on,
In case
quiet,
you
quiet,
missed
quiet. No,
it.
no, hold on, no, quiet.
Everyone's retarded.
Anyone who's just recently got to chat, guess who this actor is? I bet you'll never know who this is. Guess who it is? Anyone new to chat?
Leslie Headland.
No one's gonna know.
Oh my God, stunning and brave.
It's Donald Sutherland. Oh, I already
Finestra
spoiled it.
Row.
No, it's
They're gonna
Donald
start
Sutherland.
singing about discourse in a minute.
It's President Snoke.
Oh my God, a video plays rental in the hood. Well, what was your return rate, and did they rewind? Gonna
Are you
guess not.
kind?
Oh my God!
Gonna guess
fucking
not.
VHS racism. I love it.
I like the racism that you have to think about before you understand it. Those are the best ones. Better Hannibal and
Oh, damn it!
Oh.
James figured it out. It's John Goodman. God, you should have put a spoiler alert in front of that at least.
I think you got to go with Anthony, dude. You got to go with Anthony as the best Hannibal. But
Ooh, wait,
Mads
no,
did.
hold on. This is a good point. John Goodman as Thor? Thoughts? I don't think I'd terribly mind it if they went.
You ever seen
comedic route.
So you ever seen what he looks like when he was younger? John Goodman was a fox. Good
Ooh la la.
jawline, yeah, he would have been great. No, he's not kidding. You think he's kidding? He's not kidding.
You guys know. I'm joking. What do you mean? I don't know who this is.
Hmm?
It's no one will tell me the truth. Everyone keeps trying to troll me.
Now he's joking.
I guess you're gonna have to just watch the movie for yourself.
What,
Right.
Hannibal?
No, Rain of
No.
Fire.
Thor. I
Oh,
guess we'll
I
put it
done
in
did
the
that,
list
thank
of 80 movies.
Hello, Clarice. It puts the no. That's what he likes to say. Go ahead. Puts the lotion on the skin.
I don't like how you guys keep judging me. I'm very cultured. I'm so cultured. The next movie I'm watching is Bridge on the River Kwai. So, yeah.
Oh,
don't want to
fuck
brag
you!
or
Since you're not talking
anything.
about, and we have too much dead air. I just watched
Hey, we got
Payback
dead
for
air.
the first time, but I watched the director's cut of Payback. It is a completely different movie. Rat, you've seen this, right?
Yeah, of course.
Bro, Chris Christopherson isn't even in the fucking movie. It's a woman boss the entire time on the phone. There's extra characters that are just completely cut out. It ends sort of
director's
the
cut?
same. There's the director's cut. Like, it's an actual, like, you know how sometimes, bro, okay, have you seen
Was
my
it-
bros
was it
here?
Subtitled Multiverse of Madness.
My wrenches, my badges, my badges.
Come to me.
Badgers assemble.
Come to me. Since you've seen it. Have you seen this fucking director's cut? It is a completely different movie. It had a bunch of scenes that I remember seeing from the trailer that wasn't in the movie. So it's one of those things. I still think the theatrical cut might be better. It flowed better. But holy shit. That was one of the few times where a director's cut was actually almost a completely different movie as opposed to just like, you know, an extra scene here or there.
Oh yeah, they're never different movies. Thoughts? Time Cop or Payback?
Oh. Time Cop. Time Cop.
Wait, what was that?
Why
Time
did
Cop
I make
or
that
Payback?
face?
Oh, Time Cop.
Yeah, Time Cop. Right.
All right, good.
Yeah.
My my very official professional poster.
It's on Amazon.
Messy enough.
It's on Prime. So the directors, yeah. Like I said, different movie. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I do think though, it's just a little messier, a little more
gritty and grounded.
Yeah,
say
like
it. Say it.
Well,
But
it
in a good
definitely
way?
had a dark, ambiguous ending, as opposed to. But yeah, no, Time Cop is, man. Yeah, see, look at even my mom says time. Yeah. Ask her about the time she showed Jean-Claude Van Damme on Fox Studios.
Mama Badger has spoken.
Maybe if we hit level, that'll be a story she'll tell someday. Very interesting. Yeah, Erwin, 8mm.
Oh, I don't think he's got the stomach for it.
With Eminem,
it might be no,
Sweet Baby Child.
No, I know
think
what it
he knew
is.
that one.
No, it's that Steven Spielberg executive produced The Kids and the Alien.
Nope. That's another one. You're getting closer.
The one where you die and so much of your soul weighs 8mm.
That's
but I have heard something like that. Like your weight, it's not.
I don't think you guys even know what you're talking about.
Autism is frustrating me to no end.
It cannot be beaten.
You flatter me.
Shout out. Yeah, no. 8mm, really good. The Rock, really good. Payback, Hook.
Tell me
all
what
these
8mm is. I don't know. What movie is that?
21. It's in
Nicolas
he got
Cage.
He got the reference.
Is investigating a person's disappearance / murder, and it takes him down the rabbit hole of the seedy underground of terrible films that are made that may or may not be real snuff films.
Snuff films.
All right.
Where people are dying on camera.
And Payback. Were there any other ones I need to add to my list?
Now
list?
with Payback, that'll be an interesting one. Don't watch the director's cut. Just watch the theatrical cut for the first go.
Is that Clive Owen? Mel Gibson?
Which one? Clive Owen?
Is that the one we're talking about? Or 95 Payback? Oh, wait, there's a bunch of Paybacks.
No, it's the Mel Gibson Payback.
Okay.
Thanks. I'm going to start reviewing movies as such.
The little picture I thought was Clive Owen.
They said good job at saying that his autism was upsetting you.
Either one I'll take.
Hey, maybe I'm playing it up for the cameras. Maybe I'm not. No,
Sometimes I think, not as dumb as you look, Ike. Have you seen The Voices with Ryan Reynolds? I've not. Unless I have, and I just don't remember with, like it's one of those things where you see it and you're like, oh yeah, that movie. Did you hear Voices?
You know there's an 8mm 2 from 2005?
No.
Oh, but it can't be in the same, and dear God, let that not be in the same movie universe.
The poster looks pretty like rip-off B-movie sequel.
Bro, in hindsight, I was way too young to watch the majority of the movies that I watched when I did, but...
Okay. What year was... I'll look right now.
8mm. I had to have been like 13 or 14 watching that movie. That's a fucking dark movie to be watching at 13, 14, but... Like Nick Cage.
Came out in 99.
99, bro. Yeah.
Wait, so what's your favorite Odin movie? Or at least role?
Who's your favorite Odin, and why isn't it not Anthony Hopkins?
Meet Joe Black.
Excellent choice. What movie is that?
The Brad Pitt one where he plays Death.
Oh, hey, I was going to say that. I knew it was Brad Pitt.
Claire Filani, which I had the biggest crush on when I was younger.
Wait, what's it called?
Meet Joe Black.
Meet Joe Black.
Mr. Black.
Mr. Black.
I can hear it was the fucking Simpsons when Mr. Black runs Krusty the Clown's camp. Krusty. Just keep my assistant, Mr. Black. Well, yeah. Anyway, leave 8mm alone. I mean, definitely don't watch that unless you've got some gym with you to make you recover a healthy dose of
do
green.
Not have the volume loud, and maybe let people in your house know what you're doing for the night.
Or like have a movie that you know will increase your dopamine when it's done. Certain movies, you're like, wow, that was great, but
ass to ass. You don't like that. And like
it's not as bad.
Amputate an arm.
It has a happier ending for him at least than a Requiem for a Dream. But yeah, it definitely, you get some feelings from it. Really good movie though. I don't care when people say Nick Cage can't act, and I haven't seen Mandy yet, or the whatever the one he did with Pedro.
Which just came up, I think, on Amazon. But no, I didn't see Mandy, and I heard it's pretty damn good.
James has a good question. The answer obviously is 8mm 2 for the second one. But what would you think, Patrick?
That's like a thing if like you hadn't seen it, like 8mm and 7 would be a sick fucking double feature.
Have seen 7. Thank you very much.
End of Days. Arnold Schwarzenegger, End of Days.
Ooh.
What's that?
Oh,
good.
we
That's
got a winner, Jimmy.
good.
It's on the list.
Hook 'em.
99?
Yeah, end of days, dude. 90 fucking 9. Yeah.
Let's go.
Boobies. You get boobies in that one too.
Oh, okay. It's on the list.
ABF, bro. I can't either. That's the
I
thing.
know.
I can't either. And now that I know that he's full fucking beta boy, and that's why they hire him. That's why they got him as Mr. Fantastic. That's why they protected him, is because he'll just non-effeminate way and let Invisible Woman be the lead.
I just want to go ahead and say I have hated Pedro Pascal from the beginning. I haven't seen Game of Thrones with him or Narcos, the things people like him in, and I have seen him in Wonder Woman 1984 and one episode terribly acted of Last of Us. And fuck Pedro Pascal. He is
You've been
a
there
terrible
from the
actor
start. You got
from
it.
what
like
I have
that.
seen.
He's pulling a RK Outpost. I hated Dave Filoni from the start, and
From
now
the
you
start.
losers are catching on. You're right. True, you're right.
I also want to say I've hated Soul and Yord and his Yord Horde from the beginning as well.
Oh, you leave Yord alone. You leave our white adjacent patriarchy alone. He's the only straight white male I think we got in there. And
Yeah.
I'm
He's
using
got
him.
a
He's
whole-
right enough, and I'm counting him as one of us, even with that bad Reggie haircut.
I think after the Jedi get in trouble for what they did to the black non-binary lesbian space witches wait. Okay, sorry. You look like you really need
I'm
to
gonna
go
get a fuck the movie City of Angels.
Break your
Fuck it
heart
with 1,000 fiery suns from Satan's butthole.
AIDS?
Fuck
Is
that
that
movie.
ends
It
with
is
AIDS?
such a depressing movie. You think 8mm is a depressing movie?
I
I'd
would
take
rather
Requiem for
watch-
a Dream all day compared to
Yeah.
fucking City of Angels. That movie is
Yeah.
depressing as shit. And fight
Talk
Jim,
about a buildup.
Jim, you're telling me you don't find that ending a smite depressive of what happens?
You get a taste.
Bro, you want a romance movie where everyone dies? They know they don't even get to be together for a second. It's just sad. Yeah, that movie, like I thought it was gonna be one thing, and it took me on a journey that I did
Best
not want
thing
to
in
go
that
on.
movie, though, to take away that Goo Goo Doll song.
Yeah, it was the image. It's a great imagery of all the angels like on the beach watching the sunrise, and that's about all that movie is. Fucking before it gets to the depression. Yeah, let's see what else. Yep.
So here was what I was gonna say is they're gonna lower the Jedi test scores so people like Yord can get in sooner because he's a failure because of his hair. I said it.
We don't do those type of statistic jokes.
I had
around
more
here.
of a setup and stuff, but you stole it from me with your
I
excitement
fucking
to start
remember.
talking.
I'm sorry.
You look
do that a
like you
lot.
really needed to get something out. So
I honestly don't want you to get in your idea to watch City of Angels. I'm protecting you.
wait, which was that, Los Angeles or is that the like Brazil one?
No, that's City of
God.
Gods. Yeah, no, City of God. Yeah, no, City of Angels is Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage plays an
So spoiler.
hints
I was gonna say,
Google.
send it. 30
Oh,
seconds.
I'll spoil the shit out of
He's an
that.
angel, and
Yeah,
doesn't
sure.
he become human in
Yeah.
order to be with the human
He
chick?
he gives up his wings and
essence?
angelhood to go to Earth because he's in love with Meg Ryan, and then she's immediately hit by a fucking car, and he's alone, not an angel, and no woman. It's the most
This has been spoiled
depressing
by
shit
Badger.
and I saved all of you. And I saved all of you.
I'm Revan. It turns out I'm Revan.
Yeah, by the way, how'd that revelation go? It still hit.
Oh yeah, dude, that game's pretty fucking good for being some low polygon ass shit.
I'm telling you, it's the best Star Wars. Like even I think Ryan just said it was the best Star Wars game.
Speaking of American History X, since like all the combat is pretty automatic, especially if you don't really want to hit things, then you know you can destroy them. So it literally just feels like you're like and I do all the three like Jedi with lightsabers all up close, so it literally
Force
does feel
stasis, flurry, force push, heal.
I'm
force
just like
flurry. Yeah.
No, sometimes though I'm just like gang stomp them, and then they just go gang stomp them. So yeah, but I am really glad that more people like Osha will be able to get into the Jedi once they lower the test scores or standard. Sorry.
And as soon as you said her name, my shoulders started bopping back and forth, and I heard the song in my head, her whisper rap. Whoa, racist! Why don't you like my shit?
My Puerto Rican is.
Oh, no, sorry.
I got called the N-word.
You can do it real easy.
It's like that William Shatner like talking rap. It's
Hey, will you do an impression for me? I want Amandla walks into the room of her rich white dad and he's listening to rap music, and right as she walks in, he says the N-word along with the rap music. Do an impression of Amandla as she's walking into that.
You hear the record skip?
Yeah.
I can put my gold chain on if you want.
God bless her. Still would. It's gonna be crazy to see what she's like in 10 years when some of the confusion has left her. We'll see if she's still in the movies. We'll see what she's identifying as.
Wait, let's take what's the over-under on her chopping those actually pretty nice bobs off.
I support her wearing the Padme outfit.
I do. Yeah, she needs a lot of support, and I support that. She deserves the support that she needs.
Yeah, I picture
him
with a heavy accent.
How does she not know what gender she is?
Daddy, did you see my video? And he said 9.
Is that what he says when she walks in on him?
I think
rapping
so.
The N-word?
I mean, talk about his struggle. It must be a struggle to have that daughter. God. I'm just saying.
He's been oppressed. Mind oppression.
Yeah. Shout out, bro. We are ending. We got 5 minutes left, and then I don't know.
That's all?
Is Leon going? Yeah, we are. Act like you don't know. We won't go to an hour and a half. We all got things to do, Erwin. Like watch. What are we watching?
Time Cop.
I like to hear him say it.
Bridge on the River Kwai.
No, you better not be watching Bridge over the River Kwai. Erwin, we are cursed. We'll never have okay interwebs.
I'm buying a hotspot, and if I use over 150 gigs, they cut my internet off with it. So
you actually, when you make that face, you look like the little wombat creature Basil that sniffs out. Yeah, let's get you a piece of robe that we just happen to have from Kalnaka to sniff, and then we'll find you instead of just like a locator beacon.
Let's take
a radio.
We know a lot of red shirts are gonna die in the next episode.
All of
them. Basil. Does Basil live?
Basil, the Basil Tinder always lives.
Oh, I bet they'll pull a House of the Dragons and kick him.
Bro, of that whole episode, we saw a kid decapitate. We didn't see it, but it happened. I was more upset about the dog getting kicked. That kid was gonna grow up to be an asshole, but that dog didn't do anything to anybody.
There better be dragon retaliation. Wait, what? Techrat? What's going on here?
Shouldn't you be in bed even though you're legally an adult? Congratulations, niece. The Angry Badger and Mr.Techrat are some of the best YouTubers. Erwin is cool too, though. Look at she qualified it. You're all right too. You're cool. Shout out, Tech.
Techrat's identifying as a YouTuber now.
I got all my family on this shit.
Stoop so low. I know.
I get lumped in with you guys.
It's literally, we can count the time before your mom's on the stream like in weeks.
I'll have you know, she told me she would never do it unless it was on my stream, and she said we would grift it. I cried.
Grift the hell.
I cried. I had actual tears.
We hit 100. Shows a little ankle on stream.
Somewhere, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers got a warm, fuzzy feeling, and he didn't know why. And it was because another person said they learned to grift the appropriate way.
And then he was like, okay, how many of my streams can I get my mom on?
That's why I hate when these fuckers do the bad type of grifting. They give it like a bad terms. Like, you don't do anything fun. You're just lying to the people. You can at least put a costume on while you do it.
Yeah, we give you guys something in return.
By the way, Amanda counts as a grifter.
Oh.
She knew what she was doing with that music video. And as they pointed out, the only reason we're even talking about the Acolyte is because she made that stupid fucking video. So points to her, it worked.
And she's going to actually make money off it because she's copyright striking everyone.
It's good for her. And I paused to call her like dumb every 20 seconds or some variation. So I apparently did not get claimed for it.
I thought something much more slanderous and slurry was about to come out of your mouth.
Hey, how dare you? I feel I've given you a misappropriation of the type of language that I think in there. I'm
goddamn dirty Magnex.
Yeah, see, I'll tell you, got to be confident to do the fake slurs here on the YouTube.
Oh wait, what was it? Grease monkeys? What do you call it? Something grease ball? I forget.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They used another slur.
Oddly enough, you can call like Italians any slur you want. No one cares. Guinea, they don't care. It does not matter.
It's because they're white.
No, seriously, it doesn't matter. And I think because of things like Sopranos, it's normalized it. If you hear a cat that sounds like he's dying, it's because he needs to get into the door, so I'm going to have to let him in. All right. We plugging anything?
Wait, speaking of grifting, yeah, get cat stream.
No, because he'll freak out.
Men with cats, man.
Yeah, you can't trust him. He acts like a dog.
He'll see Techrat and freak out when I attack him.
Raid Leon 50/50. If he's actually going. Let me see. Well, you guys plug your streams.
Blah blah blah. I made a video today. Blah,
what do we have tomorrow? Nerd Rage
stream. Yes, I stream. Will I have internet? Will I not? Who knows? But before long, I should hopefully have some internet. And we also need some cat cam. ABF
I was just gonna say
ABF once, or he will shoot you.
I'll send the grift right now.
He's not.
Will you grab the cat if someone says something right now? Send a chat right now. He'll go grab the cat.
Yeah, sure. You give it. I will grip this one because I don't want to get that little fucker. He's not my cat. He's my dad's cat, and he never shuts up. But yeah, you want to go get Jack? Yeah, go ahead. Tickle my fancy. Otherwise, we're getting out of here.
Not a pickup kind of cat.
I've sort of finally got him,
but doesn't
to like not like be retarded. And like I even saw him. Like I went to grab something, and he went to run, and I saw him catch himself and not run. I was like, oh, you finally realized that you didn't. I'm telling you, their mom was feral, so they got those ingrained feral instincts, and he's a fucking asshole. He is ABF. You're right. Jack's an asshole. But like his name is Jack. I'm calling him.
Who he lives with.
Cats can be
shocking that Cat's paw wants to see the kitty.
Sure.
No, that's fine.
What's that? A lot of people, you kind of assume
I don't
that
hear him screaming anymore. Anyway,
dogs are guys and cats are girls, and the evil that cats produce is like women. Capable of more evilness.
I'll tell you what, I've had a couple relationships with the good cats, the ones that act like good people. They're the best. The ones that are super independent and personality, and you can talk to them. They're great.
Some are like they really like affection, but then it's like too much, and there's like way too demanding.
Personalities. Rat, you have more videos coming?
How'd your next time for the cat? I'm sorry, you guys.
How'd your video do?
You know what? It's a trip. Whether people are enjoying it or not, in 4 days, that one video got 40 views. And the previous one, which I admit wasn't shit, and I also didn't really show anything I was doing, that was just to mess around. I had like 23 views. So yeah, I'll do something else. Actually, in the same color filament, my daughter wants me to make her, it's a dragon skull. I know you all get off on that.
I approve 100%.
So a dragon skull with that cool purple sort of sheen, it'll be good.
All right.
I
approve as well. Time Cop, can't wait to hear about that tomorrow.
I approve.
I have
nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other movies before that.
No, put it on.
Oh wait,
you
no,
won't
4.
regret it. Put it on.
I haven't crossed Ring of Fire yet, so 4. I've got Bridge on the River Kwai, From Dusk Till Dawn, Die Hard, Tales of Earthsea, which is a Studio Ghibli movie, and then Time Cop.
I say save Die Hard for Christmas time, do Time Cop, and then Dusk Till Dawn.
It's in the contract. I can't back out, or chat gets a really hefty penalty, and I can't afford it right now. I'm sorry, Techrat. I have to watch Die Hard.
Dr. Leo Laird.
Get out. No, we won't get out. We won't. You deserve it. I mean, get out! Get out!
Is it something I said?
You've ruined my life! You've ruined my career! You've ruined my book! You've turned a perfectly peaceful house into an insane asylum! Get out!
Daddy! My God, Leo, what's gotten into you?
It was a disaster, Faye!
No, it wasn't. You were wonderful, sweetie.
Fine, Dad.
Yeah. Why'd you need to kick Bob out of the house?
You think he's gone? He's not gone! That's the whole point! He's never gone!
Is this some radical new therapy?
You see?
He has seen falling down. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow on Nerd Rage.
ABF Energy.